Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Jordan has the morning off. We're just getting started with your nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New this morning, a former Concordia and NFL football player and his wife are dead, and police have named their son as a suspect in the case. Barry Bennett and his wife Carol were found dead on Wednesday in their Long Prairie, Minnesota home. Police call their deaths suspicious. The FBI is helping with the search for 22-year-old Dylan Bennett because police think he has already left the state. Dylan is believed to be driving a blue 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe SUV with Minnesota plates BCK 487. Neighbors say he was the victim's youngest son. Barry Bennett played football at Concordia College in Moorhead in the mid to late 70s and then went on to play 11 seasons in the NFL, including 1 year with the Vikings in 1988. He was a retired high school teacher and football coach. Police in the Northern Valley are sorting out details related to a man's death. The Polk County Sheriff tells Valley News Live that they got a call yesterday afternoon from a 52-year-old man who had been shot near a bridge. Deputies located a man's body near the Neilsville Bridge, about 20 miles south of Crookston. No other details are being released right now, but the sheriff's office says there is no risk to the public. 8 minutes before 7 on our Friday morning, let's get a check of our Storm Team forecast.
Good morning. Sunshine is out there this morning. We've got a nice view of it as we're starting off our day in Fargo. We do have some clouds that have been moving in overhead, though you can kind of make them out a little bit on our Storm Team Skycam view as well. And that will be the case for today. Eastern North Dakota, more cloud cover. Over into Minnesota, where we're viewing right now, more sunshine and more warmth too. Not as chilly out there this morning for today. We're looking at some 50s in Fargo and in Grand Forks. A little cooler still to the east. We're at 45 in Bemidji. It's 57 in Jamestown and 59 in Valley City and Devil's Lake, so warmer to the west. The wind is overall out of the southeast, not too strong yet, but it will pick up today. And here's a look at that radar and satellite map. You can see those clouds in eastern North Dakota, more sunshine over into northwest Minnesota. There's some rain over in the western part of the state around Williston. That's actually heading north, so that shouldn't impact us here this morning or as we head into the later part of the day. So our big issue will be the breeze, the wind. That's going to get gusty. We'll see some wind gusts getting into the 30-mile-per-hour range into tonight. So a windy one today and warmer. We'll see temperatures in the low to some upper 70s for your highs for this Friday. This weekend, this is our rainfall potential map here. Very colorful. It's over several days. This starts today and then continues through Monday at 9 o'clock in the evening. So we're looking at over a period of several days, the chance for rain building in and rainfall that could amount to an inch or more in some spots. Not everybody's going to get this, but where you see the yellow areas here, that's where it's more likely. And this may shift. It just gives you an idea that there could be some places that end up with a decent amount of rain this weekend. And right now, it looks like it's holding off until Saturday night. So the system a little slower to move in. So that means most of the day Saturday, we stay on the dry side with that chance for some storms west, especially in Devil's Lake in the evening. And then overnight, the rest of us have that chance for some rain and thunder, continuing to see off and on rain and thunder chances into next week with cooler temperatures. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's Traffic on the Move.
Thank you, Lisa, and happy Friday, Red River Valley. We're on Veterans Boulevard by I-94. As you can see, it's loaded up a little bit more as we get closer and closer to the workday, but overall traffic flow is still fairly light this morning, but that usually just means that it's going to get more and more loaded up as we get closer and closer to school and work. Overlooking the interstates right now, it looks like I-94 West is the busiest roadway that we have in the area so far. Some other areas to watch out for: the 45th Street and 13th Avenue stoplight, that's still down to one lane on all four sides there. The 42nd Street South Bridge has reopened, which is great news for anyone who uses that as their normal commute. And also over on Cheyenne, please remember that construction is still ongoing, so plan that into your morning commute. We're going to check out the interstates again in the next hour here on the Fargo CW, but for now, for your Traffic on the Move, I'm Devin Fry.
It's now 5 minutes before 7 in our Healthier Me this morning. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota is making a big move that will help thousands of its customers living with diabetes. The insurance company wants to dump copay costs for insulin bought at a pharmacy. If approved by state regulators, the change would kick in on January 1st. A Fargo man serving time for the death of Savannah Greywind will be resentenced after the North Dakota Supreme Court tossed out his life sentence. 34-year-old William Hain pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit kidnapping and providing false information to law enforcement. He was sentenced last fall to life with parole, but he appealed his sentence to the state's highest court, arguing he was incorrectly labeled as a dangerous special offender. The high court agreed, meaning the highest penalty he should receive is a 20-year prison sentence. Savannah Greywind was kidnapped from her North Fargo home in August of 2017. Her unborn baby was cut from her womb. Savannah's body was found in the Red River about a week later, but her baby survived. The little girl is now living with her father. Greywind's family is not commenting about the ruling, but the chairman of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa says he's extremely disappointed and a bit angry about the news of the state Supreme Court ruling. A Moorhead man is claiming responsibility for a murder at the downtown Fargo McDonald's. 45-year-old Miguel Cooley yesterday admitted to shooting and killing 20-year-old Gabriel Perez last September. Police say Cooley shot Perez several times and was later arrested in Minnesota. YouthWorks of Fargo is looking for people to take in victims of human trafficking. Families would provide emergency and long-term shelter for victims ages 13 to 22. You would need to pass a criminal background check and be licensed as a foster home. In return, you would receive a $1,000 monthly stipend, specialized training, and ongoing agency support. It's going to be a fun day full of stomping, food, music, and of course, wine. The Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live this morning from where Dakota Vines Winery is having their first annual Grape Stomp. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa. You're going to want to come out to Crooked Lane Farm tomorrow at 11 a.m. That first annual Grape Stomp is going to take place, but Dakota Vines Winery, Vineyard and Winery and Crooked Lane, they've teamed up together to put on this super fun event, and there's going to be absolutely something for everyone to do, from live music to food trucks. And even though there's going to be some wine involved, you can come out and do some wine taste testing. Kids are more than welcome to come. There's going to be some crafts that they're going to be able to build little pumpkins, snowflakes, anything that they want out of Dakota Vines Vineyard and Winery wine corks. It's going to be a great time. And then, like I said, of course, there's going to be 13 different wines you're going to want to come out and try. My favorite is the Shelter Belt. It is their choke cherry wine. It's absolutely delicious. It's super sweet and just, oh, it goes down so smooth. But then, of course, at 2 o'clock, you're going to want to get out here, cheer on the people that are going to be doing that Grape Stomp. And as we can see, I got a little bit of juice out. I know the first hit, I was like, oh my gosh, a little bit earlier this morning, I was like, this is so much harder. This is a leg workout. It's a lot harder than it looks. But I'm going to see how much more I can get out. I'm going to stomp the rest of the morning away. But once again, you're going to want to come out tomorrow, 11 a.m. for that first annual Grape Stomp at Crooked Lane Farm. Okay, here we go.
I love it. Okay, you're fueled up thanks to a glass of wine for breakfast there. Get stomping there, Abby. I hope you don't fall. I think there's a pretty classic scene there from... Oh, okay. I love it. Abby Furchner, take a picture and we'll show it later maybe. Thank you so much. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. 1 in 4 families say there's an argument every week over this particular chore. And this is a seasonal one, at least for us here in the Valley. The answer? Who's going to mow the lawn? You can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page every weekday morning.
And eventually that changes over to shoveling.
Not ready for that.
No, not ready for that yet. We have had a little cool down in our temperatures. We stay there today, but we actually see those numbers climb a little bit with an approaching system. We'll see a high of 78 degrees in Fargo with some sunshine, especially east, more cloud cover to the west, and stronger winds today as well out of the southeast, gusting, especially into tonight, to 30 miles per hour. Next chance for rain late Saturday.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start. But remember, the Valley Today rolls on. More live up to the minute